Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a free flight, a scenic free flight around the beautiful destination of Belize. Now let me show you how I got this set up. And for this flight, I'm going to be flying the Icon A5. Keep it simple, great scenery, sightseeing aircraft, okay? So, as you can see, I have the flights taking off right here from Placencia Airport. And I'm going to fly south to Harvest Caye. And I'm going to tell you what made me decide to do this flight, because my sister was mentioning going on a cruise next year. Okay, this is Harvest Caye is Norwegian Cruise Line's private island. And I saw some pictures and they are absolutely stunning. Okay, so of course I'm like, I need to check this out in Flight Sim. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. And notice on here, off the coast, all of these little tiny islands. I bet you a lot of this will be great scenery. I mean, check this out. I've flown around here a little bit, coming in on airliners and stuff in Flight Simulator, okay? I've never been here in real life, but, you know, man, some coral reefs, it would be great. A seaplane is going to have a blast out here. You know, regardless if you take the Icon A5 or if you take one of the giant flying boats or whatever, this would be a great flight. And also, you notice it's just before 9:30 a.m. here. I do have live weather, but this is not live time. I set it to 9:20. So okay, so that's what we're gonna do here, and I will see you all at the airfield. Okay, so here we are at the airfield, and we have a little rain, and the weather is not very good. Look at overcast. So I'm gonna have to change this live weather, unfortunately, in something you have the luxury of doing in Flight Simulator versus real life. But hey, we have to do it because I want this to be a sightseeing flight, and you know, you don't want the sunny weather, not this. So I'm going to go ahead and change that, and I will be right back. Okay, so how is this? This is quite a lot better, wouldn't you agree? Check it out. We have just a few clouds, and perfect for sightseeing, as long as the clouds stay high enough, okay? So let's go ahead and get this Icon A5 ready to go, which is not going to be very hard. Just do a few things there. I don't think it has chocks. We just had some tie downs. Just walk around real quick. And I cannot wait to check out this area, because I think this is really going to be a good flight. Really, really scenic, because just the map right there you saw before we got to the airfield looked pretty good, you know. So let's go ahead and get this thing ready to go. Alright, fuel valve on. Let's get our batteries on. Master, let the Garmin boot up, and we'll get ready to start the aircraft. Right. I'm going to put my strobe and my nav lights on. We'll leave the rest alone. Okay, transponder. Oh wait, we're going to... There we go. I wanted this switch right here. Alright. So there we go. Set the altimeter, and just like that, we're going to crank it up. Alright, so there we go. Good start. And let's check out now also how much fuel we have. Okay, half a tank. That's good. That's perfectly fine. Okay, rudders. Free and correct. Flight controls. Free and correct. Alright, so we are ready to release the parking brake. You know, it took me so long to find this parking brake on the Icon A5. Little switch down here. Okay, so let's do that. And let's get to taxiing. Let's get this going right away. And it don't matter which way I take off, it's going to be nice. It'll be a really pretty departure. Okay, so we're going to go right down here. And I'm going to take off from this end of the runway. That's kind of not the best airstrip, but it's a small island here. And this is all it needs for the Icon A5. I'm dropping 1 notch of flaps in, and we're going to go ahead and go. All right, fasten those seat belts, and here we go. Keep it steady. And just lifts off on its own if you had that 1 notch of flaps down. So Placencia is not bad itself, right? Check it out. Look at the area around here. Pretty water. Looks like some nice beaches over here. And over there on that small island to my left right here, there is a yacht club around here, because I saw it on a map. It said Placencia Yacht Club. I'm going to trim down quite a bit right there. And we are 1,000 feet. We don't need to be too high for this flight. Try to keep this plane a little more stable, which it shouldn't be too hard. It's usually pretty good, as long as the weather's not too bad. So here you go. Look at this nice sight out here. A lot of little waterways going through here, and around here is the yacht club, somewhere around here or right up in there. And you can see those little islands that I mentioned on the map all out here. So we're not going to, go around like the original flight pattern had us do. So already right here, this is only about 8 nautical miles from Placencia. This Harvest Caye. Now it's spelled C-A-Y-E, but it's pronounced Caye, Harvest Caye, not Harvest Caye. At first I was thinking it was Harvest Caye, but it's not. It's Harvest Caye. Okay, so that's the island right below. So let me go ahead and slow down a little bit. We don't want to go over too quick because you're going to miss too much. Alright, check it out. This is it. This is Norwegian Cruise Line's private island. And it's not very big. And the beach is really pretty. You can see right here. And this does look like that picture that I saw. It reminds me, it looks a lot like it. The beach kind of came around. You can see the trees, and notice there is some palm trees over there too. And let's get a little bit higher. We don't want to get too low. And as expected, the water is really pretty out here. Always in these areas. We're going to climb just a little bit more. And I'm going to do a flyover around this side, and then I'm going to come back around and I'm going to land like right up in here, a water landing. We're going to do a nice low flyover at about this height right here. So we only about 500 feet, so let's leave it at that. We don't want to get too much lower. All right. So check it out. It's a good view of the beach. And it's really pretty, as I expected it would be. All right, I'm going to go ahead and descend a little bit here, and I'm going to land in that bay that we just saw right by the beach right there. So let's go ahead and start descending right about now. Water's nice and calm. Now, I don't know how it would have been if I would have left it on live weather. Probably a little bit more choppier, because as you saw, we had some rain there. It looked like it was pretty heavy a little further off the shore. Alright, coming on in. I might not be slow enough, but we will see. I mean, I'm still a little high here, higher than what I wanted to be. Descended nicely, really. But I'd like to get down to about 40, not 65. So we'll see if I can get it slowed down enough, because I don't want to run up on the beach. Gonna need some time to bleed off some of this speed. Alright, thankfully, put that water rudder down, and thankfully it's not too choppy. So here we are, Harvest Caye, Belize. Alright, let's go ahead and open this canopy up. So all that is left to do now is go for a swim. You can swim just right here from the plane, right up on the beach if you wanted to. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed this flight. And I think I'm going to come out here some more in Flight Sim and do those flights around all of those little tiny islands that we saw off the coast right there. Like, that was east of Placencia. And check those out too. Might be pretty interesting. A lot of little tiny islands with nothing on them, looks like. So, okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.